Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your 1st to the 15th of October reading. This is just a general reading. You'll already have up on the channel your how does he, she feel about me reading, bonus reading, and also the extended love reading as well, okay? So what we're going to do, and also you've got a bonus reading at the end of this reading, a bonus love reading for singles. I did it that way simply because the other readings felt that they were more geared towards people in relationships, people, you know, who were, you know, in love or still had feelings for somebody else. You can still, if you were watching the reading for that reason, watch the bonus reading, love reading at the end, but I really just wanted singles to know there was definitely something for them. So Universe, Spirit, show me. Universe, Spirit, show me. What are the energies around Capricorn? Show me the energies around Capricorn in the first 2 weeks of October 2017. What are the energies around Capricorn? Show me the energies around Capricorn in the first 2 weeks of October 2017. Show me. So we're going to collect these cards back up. Alright. So you guys, it's either that you're in a little bit of a dilemma with that Two of Wands being the energies around you guys in the first 2 weeks of October 2017, or it might be that you're at a crossroads, or it could be that you're at, you know, there's several meanings to these cards. This card can also mean ambition, and you're ambitious to do something. You're ambitious to move forward in a certain area of your life, or you've got a goal, or there's a new thing that you're pursuing with this Two of Wands. We'll get more information. Your challenge is the Three of Wands, funnily enough. So the challenge with the Three of Wands, often this is about waiting for something to come in. Sometimes this can be contacting others. It's a business card. Both cards are actually business cards. This one is about talking with others, communicating with people from abroad, maybe making international connections with this Three of Wands energy, waiting for things to come back to you. Some of you guys, it might be that you've made an investment, and I could see how that, you know, around you guys it's about, and I don't think this is a dilemma card, I think this is more about, for some of you Capricorns, what you're doing is you're pursuing some form of a new goal here, and this will be the energies around you, and I think that your challenge will be waiting for whatever it is that you're pursuing to bring those rewards in with the Three of Wands. In your foundation, there is the Empress. So the Empress is a card about, and remember, this isn't a love reading, Capricorn, so this is a reading that really is about just general stuff. The Empress represents creative expression and starting new creative endeavours. And it might be that in your foundation there is the starting of some form of a creative endeavour, for example. Also, the Empress can mean that you've waited quite a while, especially with the energies that you guys are setting out to do something here. You're quite determined as well. You're quite interested in whatever this thing is. And I think as a result of that, the root in your foundation, in your environment, it seems to be about something that you've set up. Could be a business with the Empress, a creative business, but it could also be that you guys had waited and you'd stewed and you'd nurtured whatever this thing was, and you're ready to go for it now with the Two of Wands energy. Around that, wow, Nine of Cups, you guys have had a lot of happiness, success. You've seen a lot of achievements come in around this Empress energy. So I see that something's being born. It's almost like this is the baby. You're giving birth with the Empress, and this is what the results are, you know, with the Nine of Cups. Okay, feeling smug, feeling satisfied. I've seen you guys have given birth to something here, Capricorn. I think that your challenge is waiting, though, for this thing to come in. Okay. Interesting. Let's get the most likely outcome. Well, the Devil. There might be some burdens that you find coming in, because things might not come as quickly as you would like, Capricorn, potentially. What you'll experience, though, is some aid or some assistance coming to you with that Six of Pentacles in the immediate future. You guys right now are the Knight of Wands, where you are very, very interested, very determined, very excited and very enthusiastic to proceed on a course of action here. You'll experience the Ace of Cups coming in. This is a new opportunity that is coming in for you guys. Fears of the Knight of Pentacles, and that is really things coming to a standstill, things moving slowly. Wow, the Star is the outcome. You're actually manifesting some really good shit coming in here, Capricorn. Really lovely reading. You're definitely in pursuit of something, because you guys are showing the Knight of Wands, so you're definitely in pursuit. Alright, I think in your foundation with this Empress, there's something that you've been nurturing, building up, working on with this energy. I think that you have, with this Nine of Cups, you've seen it to fruition. Things have really happened and it's brought around some successful achievement around this. I think that your challenge is really just to be patient and to wait for the rewards to come in, because I think that this is why, in a way, you guys, now I'm going to read this as you guys, the energies are... do apologise guys, I've been really tired. The energies are that you guys are in a dilemma. Should you go left, should you go right? And I think it's because of the challenge position, waiting for the rewards of whatever this thing is to come in for you guys. Might be certain burdens that you experience with the Devil energy showing here. But you will experience some flow coming in, because you've got the Six of Pentacles, and this shows that you're receiving money, you're receiving some financial support from somewhere. You'll experience as an incoming opportunity, as an incoming experience, the Ace of Cups. Could be somebody's offering something to you, giving something to you. That can be anything. More money, help, assistance, love, kindness, nice words, whatever it is. Your fears will be that things might take a long time to come to fruition with whatever this situation is, but the outcome shows the Star. Things are manifesting very nicely with you. They're very, very nicely. The Star is hope, getting what you want. It's a brilliant card showing the outcome. Let's have a look at what you guys are pursuing here. Why is it that Capricorn's the Knight of Wands? What's the situation around Capricorn being the Knight of Wands? Show me. Okay, so I think that you're enthusiastic to leave a really painful situation behind. I think that you're enthusiastic. You've got the situation's about the Ten of Swords, and you guys are enthusiastic, okay? So you're enthusiastic, you're determined to change course. I think it's over something that didn't work out with that Ten of Swords. I think that you guys might have had some failure in a situation, and I think with the Knight of Wands, you're showing us this character because you're not willing to let it get you down, Capricorn. What you're doing is you're saying, right, fuck that, didn't work out, that's fine. What I'm going to do is move on to something else now. In your foundation is the Empress, and let's have a look at what this Empress is about for Capricorn. Oh, Empress and the Lovers, that's interesting. Okay, I didn't really want to do this as love, to be honest, because you've got loads of love readings on the channel, and it doesn't seem fair to keep doing everything as love, and so lovers can mean many things, okay? I think that you guys, in your foundation, what you've been doing with this Empress is you've been developing something, and I think it's something that you're very much in love with. Might also be something to do with a partnership, for example, okay? Empress and love, it doesn't always mean love, okay? You can't be so sort of one-directional with the Tarot. Tarot means many, many things, trust me. So many things. So you've got the Empress here, okay? And this Empress is about developing something. I think it's something that you love with the Lover's energy. And I think that you've had a great deal of success around this. You felt really good with this Nine of Cups energy. I think that you've been feeling really happy. And I think that this situation is about taking a different course in your life, moving on to something different with this Eight of Cups energy. So you've been feeling really happy in terms of pursuing whatever this direction is. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. Capricorn. Let's have a look at what comes up with the Three of Wands energy. I think your challenge is waiting for the rewards to come back. It might be that there's been delays in communication with this Page of Swords energy showing. Page of Swords is all about delays in communication. Things aren't coming as quickly to us as we would like. Which is why the energies around you are the Two of Wands. Let's have a look at what the Two of Wands is about here. Well, the energies around you are about, usually you get the Two of Wands and Two of Cups, it's about a partnership that's strong. So the energies around you are about a partnership, Two of Wands. Might be for some of you guys that you are kind of at a bit of a crossroads in terms of a partnership though as well with this, because I can see the Two of Wands has actually got its back turned to the Two of Cups. So it might be that the energies around you are about potentially being at a crossroads with the Two of Wands, being a little bit indecisive maybe with that Two of Wands in terms of a partnership or some form of an agreement here. Because the most likely outcome is, the most likely outcome is the devil. And let's have a look at what the situation is around the devil. Alright, well, the most likely outcome is the devil, and sometimes the devil can represent burdens and feeling stuck and the fear of kind of moving out of a situation. It could be that the situation is about receiving abuse or somebody who's quite annoyed. Knight of Swords show us bully people, they show us people who get really angry. I think you don't want to anger someone. I think that there's a partnership here that you guys are involved in. I'm not reading it as love, I'm sorry I can't. You've got too many love readings on the site, too many of them. You've got 2 of them, and you've got sort of, a single one that's after this. It's just not fair to keep doing it like that. And not every reading alludes to love. It doesn't matter if you see love as 2 of cups, it's not always about love. I think you guys, the most likely outcome is that you stay within whatever this partnership is, because you're afraid of the fallout of not doing that. Might be a Gemini individual around you, but this Knight of Swords often shows us somebody who's got some angry words to say, and I think that you stay within a situation because you're probably afraid of that Knight of Swords or somebody being really angry or very annoyed with you for leaving a particular group or partnership. And it's interesting that you would want to do that because you've had such success, or a certain amount of success, with whoever this person is or whoever these people are that you seem to work with, Capricorn. Coming in, you'll experience the 6 of Pentacles, and let's have a look what the situation is around that. Well, I think that you're going to receive some support, 6 of Pentacles, or you're going to gain something or receive something here. It can be money, it can simply be advice or assistance here with the 6 of Pentacles. So you're going to experience that. The situation is about feeling 5 of Pentacles out in the cold, or feeling a sense of distance, or feeling not a part of whatever this situation is. Okay, so, it's an interesting reading that's showing up here, to be totally honest, because there's a partnership here, and you guys are in it looks to me that the situation, the energies around you, you're at a little bit of a crossroads in a partnership, this 2 of Cups, or in an agreement. You're not sure whether you want to stay with it or go with it. Okay, the root issue is that you developed something here with the Empress, and it was something with whoever this partnership is or whatever it is. This development was something that you were very much in love with the Lover's energy, and it brought a lot of happiness and emotional contentment. And that was in terms of the situation was about the 8 of Cups. So you felt that you were very near this. You felt that you'd really reached the climax of this thing. But your challenge is still waiting. 3 of Wands. I don't know whether your challenge is looking out for something else as well. It might be that the challenge actually is that you have what you need, or you have what you want, but your challenge is that now you're looking for something else. And we can see that the 3 of Wands has somebody who's turning their back on 2 Wands here. So again, it's that case of leaving a partnership or leaving something behind. And I think that the situation is about you guys. You're either wanting to do further study in another area with the Page of Swords, or you're developing some new ideas that you want to act on. Which is why I feel that there is a dilemma here with this 2 of Wands. And that situation with the 2 of Wands is over a partnership or an agreement that you're already in. And I feel that some of you guys, it might be that you choose, the most likely outcome is you choose not to leave whatever this thing is with the devil energy. And I think the situation is about abuse. You're afraid of somebody abusing you or being upset with you or being annoyed with you if you do that. You guys are going to experience the 6 of Pentacles coming in. So the 6 of Pentacles is a case of receiving stuff. Sometimes this is give and take. Alright. It might be that there's a compromise here with this 6 of Pentacles energy showing up. So it might be that you experience some form of a compromise maybe. Capricorn. The situation is around the 5 of Pentacles. And this is a card about supporting one another. Or I think that there's something of a compromise that's been given here with you guys. If you're receiving something, it will be because of financial instability, perhaps. So this could be receiving money, promotion, check, whatever it is. Situation is around a financially unstable situation going on here. The Ace of Cups is what you'll experience coming in, is the influences coming in. Let's have a look at what the situation is around the Ace of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. Well, you guys, you're going to be experiencing an offer of some kind. This is, the Ace of Cups is a fresh beginning, somebody who's offering you something here. So Capricorn, you guys are going to experience a fresh offer with the Ace of Cups. It's based on 10 of Pentacles energy. could be family money. Maybe this is a loan from the family. Maybe this is a new job to earn more money, that type of thing with the Ten of Pentacles energy. Maybe this is something on the home, your house, for example, if you were looking to sell the house or something like that. You've got the Knight of Pentacles being your fears. Or it could be your hopes. Let's have a look at what the situation is with the Knight of Pentacles. Got a lot of money cards here, a lot of money cards. I think that your hopes are really for stability. This isn't a fear, this is a hope. Hope is for stability with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Situation is about you guys gaining something here, gaining finances, gaining some form of stability and security. Both cards represent security and stability with finances, so your hopes are to do that. The outcome is the Star. Let's have a look at what the situation is around the outcome being the Star. The Hierophant. Well, you've got something positive coming in, and it's off the back of maybe some form of organisation. There's some form of official place I'm seeing here. So we've got some healing, we've got some form of replenishment with the Star energy. We've got some wish being fulfilled as the outcome of the Star energy, Capricorn. It's coming through a Hierophant. Okay, a Hierophant, it could be a Taurus person, or it could be somebody who's in charge. It could be somebody who leads a team of people. It could be somebody who works in an organisation like a bank, for example. That type of thing. I think a lot of this is based on money, probably. Let me just take my... Oh, sorry about this, guys. It's just that I keep running hot and cold. It's getting on my nerves, actually. Right. So the first 2 weeks in October, Capricorn seems to end up very, very well for you guys. It would seem very, very well indeed. Actually, we're going to go through this reading again. You guys are the Knight of Wands. I mean, you're determined to leave something. When you're the Knight of Wands, you're often leaving something and you're pursuing something new. So you're determined to pursue something new. The situation that this is based on is that something hasn't worked out because you've got the Ten of Swords. You're done, you're dusted, it's over. You've had enough. So I think that you guys are leaving and moving on to something else. You're wanting to do this. You're determined, you're enthusiastic, you're excited to pursue another area of a situation here. And I think it's because the situation is around the Ten of Swords, something that has failed, it's done, it's dusted, it's over for you, and there's no going back. In your foundation, there is an Empress, okay, Capricorn. So the Empress card is all about something that was fertile, and something that was beautiful, something that was prosperous, and something that was something that felt good, and something that had the ability to grow in great abundance. And I think the situation around that, I'm not going to say, I mean, there might have been a partnership around this, it might be love, who knows, but it might also be that it was something, the situation is it was something that you very much loved, and something that you very much cared about. It might also be with the lovers, it might be something that you had to make a head or a heart decision over. I think around that, though, I think it might be that you had to make a head or a heart decision over this thing that you really, really loved, that you really, really liked. And I think that around that, the Nine of Cups is suggesting to me that you guys were really happy and really certain. You felt a sense of emotional contentment, and that emotional contentment, well, the situation was about walking away and leaving it. So there's definitely something that you had decided, and you'd said, Capricorn, you know what, this thing no longer suits me, I'm done with it, and I've decided that I really want to move on to something else. And I think that you've really made that decision here. Your challenge is this Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is, you know, it's looking to the future being the challenge. It's waiting for those new ships to come in with the Three of Wands energy. And the situation is all about the Page of Swords. Everything I think at the moment is an idea, and everything I think at the moment is something that still needs to be initiated. I don't think you guys have literally done anything about this just yet. I think it's all about an idea, because the Page of Swords says a lot of the stuff goes on up here, but it's whether you have the balls to take the action on it. So I think it's something that you guys want to initiate, but I think that you guys haven't done anything about the situation so far. Your challenge is to do that, because that's why the energies around the first 2 weeks in October, Capricorn, is you guys being at some form of a crossroads with the Two of Wands, in some form of a partnership here with the Two of Cups. The most likely outcome will be that you guys, I feel, will just carry on doing whatever you're doing with the devil. You'll be too fearful for some of you guys to move on, to loosen the chains of whatever this Two of Cups energy is. It could be because what you're fearing is anger, resentment, annoyance from a Knight of Swords character. You'd experience coming in in the immediate future, Six of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles is where you're receiving something. And the situation is about you guys leaving something with this Five of Pentacles. So you'll experience somebody who's willing to help you out, okay? Because you're looking to leave something for something else. And it might mean that you go through a period of instability, especially maybe financial instability, if you leave whatever this thing is. I think that what you'll experience coming in is a fresh offer, and it's a really good offer with this Ace of Cups, okay? It's an offer that somebody's presenting to you, and the situation is around, it's either money to do with maybe somebody's giving you a loan from the family, for example, or it could be a job, for example, you know, big money from a job, from a project, that type of thing, a payout from the family or from a job or people that you know. Your hopes will be, well, for Knight of Pentacles, hoping to be stable with that Knight of steady stream of income. The situation is the Four of Pentacles. You need that security around you. You need financial security. It's definitely, I think, about financial security because you're looking to leave one thing and move forward into something else. But I think that it has an impact, a direct impact maybe on other people if you do this. The outcome shows us the Star, so there's some good stuff coming in for you guys. You've got wishes being fulfilled, and you've also got healing over a situation here. It comes through the energy of the Hierophant, and the situation with the Hierophant would often be an organisation or somebody who has the power to make some form of change, somebody who's a great authority figure. So I think that you guys are really going to achieve something by the end of the 2 weeks in October. I think it might have been a very difficult time for you Capricorns to make a decision to not do something because it affects everything and somebody else. But I do feel that it was a case of that you'd had to make those changes really just for your own self, you know, your own self-healing, if that makes any sense. So what we're going to do, we're going to get your advice card on this. Universe, Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Capricorn on this reading? What is the advice that you have for Capricorn? Show me. Wow, it's saying wait. I don't know why it's saying wait. That's the card. It says wait. What is Capricorn waiting for? What is Capricorn waiting for? It says wait in the near future. Well, what's happening in the near future for Capricorn? It says wait because in the near future you'll be ready. I don't know what that means for you guys. It's saying wait because in the near future you will be ready. So it could be saying that right now is not the time to go and pursue something. Could be saying that because it might be saying that right now is not the right time. Who knows why it is with the Devil card you hold back? And who knows why that Knight of Swords is so annoyed by this situation. I've got a feeling it's got something to do with that. Okay, especially if it's a partner or anything like that, because it might be that they're in need of your help, for example, with this Empress and the Lover's energy. Okay? Might be that, you know, the foundation is you have a very nurturing relationship with someone here. But around that, you're quite happy in that to go and do your own thing. Who knows what it is, but it's saying that, you know, you need to wait because in the near future it's actually going to be that you're really going to be ready for whatever this is. Alright, that's your reading, Capricorn. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe tarot readings from heart. So I'm just going to have a look generally what's coming in for you single Capricorns. Universe, Spirit, show me single Capricorns. What's coming in for single Capricorns in the first 2 weeks of October 2017. Show me what's coming in for single Capricorns. What's coming in for single Capricorns in the first 2 weeks of October 2017. Show me. Alright, so this is your love reading, past, present, future, okay? So what we're going to do, having a look to... Sometimes I use clarifiers, but when I use clarifiers, they take longer on the reading, and what we want to do is we want to get these sort of, you know, most of the readings are sort of taking 3 minutes to do, 3, 4, 5 minutes to do, so let's have a look for Capricorn. So in the past, right, some of you guys felt left out in the cold. It might be that you rejected somebody, somebody might have rejected you with the Five of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, I think that a rejection has come to a point of closure now. I think that you're over something here because the Five of Pentacles represents isolation and it represents to be rejected, but you've got the World, it means there's an ending of a cycle. So I think that something is down pat. There's been an absolute acceptance of a situation here. All right, and this is around a King of Cups. So for some of you guys, it could be Capricorn. You've got a rejection. Could be a rejection from a worldly man, for example, because the world and
sometimes when you get two cards together, could be the world is, you know, somebody who's very mature, and there is a man here, King of Cups. So some of you guys, it might be that you had a rejection from a worldly individual, a worldly man, or it could be a rejection drew a line under a relationship, maybe, with a King of Cups energy showing here. In the present situation, you've got the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords represents conflict and the need to cut people out. It can also represent jealousy as well with that Five of Swords, okay? Five of Swords. Well, this is conflicts and arguments and jealousy. You've got the Nine of Cups, though, which shows options, but also shows wishes being fulfilled. Interesting energy showing for you guys. And the Tower. I think that there might be jealousy showing up here for some of you guys. You might be feeling these energies, or you might be feeling very cross, very annoyed, very angry, very combative. Sometimes the Five of Swords says, you know what, I want to take your head off, or I want to hurt you. Do you see what I mean? This is the type of card it is. It could be because with the Nine of Cups, a wish fell apart. You've got the Tower energy showing here, and the Tower shows something that fell apart. It didn't happen. I'm not using reversals, particularly in this particular reading, Capricorns. So we look at the uprights and what they mean together. And you've got the Tower here, it fell apart. The Nine of Cups being a wish. So I think there's some anger here still with this Five of Swords. I think that you're still angry with this individual here, for some of you Capricorns, okay? Because I think that this feeling rejection could be rejection from a worldly individual. Could be rejection brought the ending of a cycle, off a relationship with this person. And I think there's been some jealousy here or anger on your part, Capricorn, because I think with this Nine of Cups, a wish was not fulfilled with that Tower. A wish fell apart. The overall outcome for love does show joy, though. You've got the Three of Cups showing up here. Okay, I think joy friendships are going to bring you guys strength with the strength energy. Okay, there could be strength with an Emperor. All right, I think that you've got Three of Cups showing here. Three of Cups could be friendships. It could be socialising with others. It could be finding new friends with that Three of Cups. There's definitely joy in the overall outcome showing up. As some of you guys might find your strength with an Emperor. So it could be an Aries individual or somebody who's possibly a little bit more stable than this individual showing up here. All right, so I think that in the past, we'll quickly go through the reading again. You guys were left out in the cold. You might have had to shut somebody out in the cold. Draw a line under a situation with a King of Cups. It might be that you were left out in the cold, rejected by a worldly individual. Somebody who was quite, and I think King of Cups is somebody who's quite emotionally stable, and the World card is somebody who's quite mature, so they're quite knowing as an individual. All right. Some of you guys, it might be that a rejection helped you to learn a lesson about what love is. Because the King of Cups, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It might be that this is about learning lessons about what conditional love is. And it might be in the present that there is still some anger with the Five of Swords energy, combative energy going on within you guys. Five of Swords. It might be that you're feeling as well, when you get the Five of Swords, it means that you're feeling let down or you're feeling defeated. So I think that if there was a rejection for some of you guys in the past, in which you learned a lesson over an individual maybe, or a rejection in which from a worldly individual, or a rejection that's drawn a line under a situation with this individual. I think in the present for you Capricorns, it might be that with the Five of Swords, you're feeling defeated for some of you guys, that a wish fell apart, it didn't come true with this Tower energy. But I think in the future, in the last 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks of October, the energies around you guys, Capricorns, could be, I don't think this is reunion, I think this is a friendship will bring you strength with an Emperor. If it's not an Emperor that's showing up, then I think friendships will bring you strength, and will bring strength and order back into your life with that Emperor energy, because the Emperor represents order. Strength means inner strength, self-belief, support. So this is either that you're going to have a friendship, or there's some form of union or friendship or socializing or something that's going to bring strength. So possibly a connection with an Emperor, could be an Aries, or somebody who's quite formidable as a character. If it's not somebody showing up here, Capricorn, for you guys who are single, then I think friendships are going to bring support and order back into your life here. Okay, that's your love reading for you singles, Capricorn, for the first 2 weeks in October 2017. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care.